Okay. Uh, what's up, YouTube? Day 264 of backtesting every single day. Well, this means that we are 101 days away from fulfilling a full year of backtesting and journaling it every single day on YouTube. Now, let's get into the session and hope you all will have a good time watching this and maybe gain some value from it. So, let's get going. Money on my mind. Okay, wait, give me a second, guys. Okay. Now, I will be doing this version model 2019. It's the one we've been doing recently. So let's just proceed. Okay. Okay. So price is still bullish here. As you can see, we have some good daily highs here as targets. So this is highs here, some good targets. Now let's see if we get some good longs on the day. I mean, I have way too many consecutive bullish candles, which is really nice. So I'd like to see longs play out. We have this gap here that's holding, so I'd like to see price basically continue higher. We have some Asia lows here, but I am still leaning bullish for the day. Maybe we'll retrace into this 15-minute gap. So 9:30 open, we get a run on these lows here. 15-minute gap retracement. And the fact that there is no clear draw is discouraging me though. So looks like price is about to drop, because we have an unfilled 4-hour here, but this is a retracement into here, but I would like to see it generally go higher. So if it runs these lows and then reverses, then it would be great to see some longs play out here. So this is a run here. Price is flying higher real quick. So 5 minutes just in burst here. Wow. I don't think this entry will be worth it. Let's just wait for another opportunity to show up. So we have this SMT here. It's a 15-minute gap. So let's see if it goes higher. Now you can see that the 2-minute doesn't have an inversion, but we have a small 1 minute inversion here. So now I'd like to see it head higher, like these highs here or these highs, or maybe, you know, this premium gap, because that's possible. Let's see, 5 points. Damn. Okay, so that would be 500 over 11. That's 5 minis. I'm gonna do 5 minutes long. Let's see. So the stop will be at this low here, and let's put the take profit at this high. But I would like to take profit at these highs here. It will depend on how ES will move. Okay, that's very good movement to prim to the highs. I'd like to see it continue higher. Let's see this high here if it gets tagged. And then we'll get this high here tapped into a beautiful hit. And then it fails to hit this high. Don't tell me. And then it later hits take profit. That's nice. Let's go to the next day. So this was a very good textbook trade, and you can also okay, I've already moved to the next day, but we've taken it on during the macro, the 10:50 to 11:10 macro. So that's so good. Anyways, I still can notice that we have this gap here, and we will have a liquidity run, so price might roll lower, which is already doing, but I still fail to hit this high here. Now going to the 4 hour, we have a good drop lower. You can see inversing a couple of gaps here, so if it respects this gap, then I will be looking for shorts towards this low, and I think this low here is an Asia low as well. Yeah, very beautiful Asia low. And then maybe we'll get a run here, then price goes lower. So let's see how it goes. On 9:30 opens higher. Whoa. Then drops directly. And then it's an SMT here. And it's an inversion here. So, okay, let's see. Stop will be 8. Let's see. You can get this low here and this London low here. Let's see if you can hit the London low, 1.13 R. So 500 over 140. 3 minutes short. So stop will be at this high here. This is a light risk because whoa, holy moly, we are cooked. Wow, it fell to drop, so that's not good. Let's see if we still get the drop though. Right, now looking at the 1 hour, you can see it closed extremely bullish, inversing here. 4 hour, close to inversing here, but you can see it's going higher. So I'd like to see it go higher. Let's see maybe if this size here will get tapped into. Now the 15 minute has retraced into these gaps here, so maybe on the next best retracement we can take some good longs. So we get a retracement into the 15 minute. Give me a sec. Okay. Right now we have a run here, run on liquidity and an SMT. I'd like to see it embrace a couple of gaps before I take longs. This is so hard. Okay, so we've embraced a small gap here and another gap here, so we can take longs towards this side and this side. Okay, let's test this thing here out. SMT here, liquidity sweep. Now we just gotta wait. Yeah, we are cooked if it doesn't reverse here. Come on. Come on. Pure rage bait. Holy rage bait. Why isn't this thing going lower? That's what I was wondering before. Now I'm wondering why isn't it going higher? Okay, 30-minute retracement. Okay, let's go to the next day, man. So it looks like we're in some consolidation area because price is ranging inside here. Now the 4 hour is pushed higher, retraced, and here is it's embraced a 4 hour gap, so hopefully we might still get some longs, but as of now we're having still in some kind of range. So maybe we can get a run here, but as of now you can see that we have an SMT so far, so that already means that we shall, yeah, that means the price might not go all the way here for longs to start working out, but we just have to wait and see, because there's also another gap here. Just have to wait for price to show us where it really wants to go and stuff like that. Okay, 15-minute runs, some lows here. Okay, so is it in a gap? No. I would like to see it embrace here. Okay, let's see if it drops. Wow, this is a good drop. But the 1 minute, I don't know, entering on this inversion will be selling it low, because there is no way, there is no entry at all in these areas here. Let's see. if I would sell it here, I would have a bigger target like here on the London lows. Let's see, this is the London low right now. Where are some Asia targets? Asia targets are way too far. Even yes, didn't take them out. Let's see. It will be like 1.1 hour though. So 500 of 160, 3 minutes short. Let's try out this idea as well. I took it because we're rejecting a 15-minute gap, a 1 hour gap, and yeah, I'd like to see it continue lower to these London lows. And it even drops lower, as you can see. You can see this 4-hour low is a very good draw, and price hits it very beautifully, as you can see, which was a previous day Asia low. So we are going to close for 1.3 hour here. Wait, 1 to 3 hour. I just say 1.3. Man, I'm so sick. So this is a good drop lower. Let's see if any opportunities will show up later. It's no 5-minute, no 15-minute gap retracement. Damn, how would they expect me to long this thing? I'm gonna put on some music. Yeah, right. Okay. So price is still continuing lower. I don't know how I will be shorting this further than here because I don't have any other draws planned up. But yeah, this was a very beautiful drop. Got a good 15-minute gap retracement. I don't know if it's just gonna reject from here because it's possible that it might just start going higher. Just have to wait and see. So as of now, I have two ideas. We can short it right here from the 15-minute, or this 5-minute here holds bullish, which it looks like it's going to, and it does. You can see that the 5-minute holds and we get a small 2-minute inversion. So let's take the idea of it hitting these highs here. So entering at this 2-minute somewhere here. Wow, this will be a very small target. And it hits stop loss right even before we think about it. And then pushes higher. So one simple conclusion is that it didn't run this high here. I mean this low. So that's a good sign. Okay, let's go to the next day here. Okay, I would like to see price break through from this inversion and start going higher, because you can see it's still wicking inside of this new week opening gap. We have daily highs that were left open, so could be some good targets as well. After this run lower, you can see that we got a good retracement. Now price is going higher. Yeah, and price is currently in this gap, but I'd like to see it get inversed, so I will have to wait for the open and see if price provides some long opportunities. Okay, this is a crazy push higher, and then we get an Asia high run. Don't tell me it's just going to reverse here. Wow, don't tell me the 1 hour is going to close inside here. Okay, luckily it didn't close inside of this gap, so I'd like to see it go higher. This is a 15-minute gap retracement. I hope so, but then price shits the bed and drops all the way down. Wow. Was it like a 30-minute though? I mean, everywhere it inversed, so this will then be my opportunity. I just let this one slide, and I can see that after running the highs here, it came to these London lows, fell short of them, while ES did take them out, and then it reversed higher. So it's not a POI, that's the only problem, because I don't see any POI here. Oh, actually there is a POI. So you can see the POI here is holding, and we got a very beautiful 2-minute inversion, 1-minute inversion. So maybe longs could still be in play. So would this be a continuation trade? Yeah, I think so, because as you can see, well, price has been consolidating, so I wouldn't say that this was an A plus, because you can see, well, it's consolidating, no clear direction. But checking the 15-minute, well, 15-minute, you can see it's been going higher, except now that it's reversed and run all these lows here. So I'd like to see it start going higher, maybe to these highs here. So once it hits a premium gap, I will go to break even. So that's 500 over 180. That's 2, 3. Yeah, we are cooked. It hasn't even hit the 5-minute gap yet, so yeah, we are cooked, absolutely cooked. You can see later in the day prices are pushing higher without running this low here, so I'd say I was right on the bias. Yeah, I'd give that to me. Now let's go to the next day. Now the previous day failed to break higher, but I can see that this one here has already broke through the buy side targets. Now I'd like to see it hit this remaining one, so that will be the trade idea for the day. We have some discount gaps, but I don't like to see price retrace all the way here. I just want to see it push higher and hit these highs here, like probably the, is this like a previous day high? No, it's actually a new high of the day, sorry. Yeah, now let's wait for longs inside here. Ooh, right before market open, price hits the draw on liquidity and then reverses. I'd like to see where Asia low is and Asia highs. You can see they are all the way inside the unfilled gap, but then I wouldn't I don't want to short it because okay, it's actually an API, but then there is no like strong liquidity run. It's consolidating around too much. Okay, we get a 4-hour retracement lower into a 1-hour gap. Very beautiful retracement. Oh, come on. In just one candle it draws close to the 4-hour low, but actually there is another 4-hour gap here, so it might just start retracing higher now. Okay, the retracement into some discount, some gaps here, no discount but some gaps here. Let's see if it rejects and goes higher. No, it doesn't. Now retraces into another discount 4-hour. I still am bullish, so I will just be tape trading and see if it rejects and goes higher. Okay, you know what? I think I might just give up on longs bias. Get a small 5-minute gap retracement. It's not a run. It would have been great if it was a run on this high. We're so close to the macro, but if this high gets run, it would be really great instead of leaving it blank. But it's still a 5-minute gap though. Now we don't have any gaps here to inverse. That's so bad. Okay, then we get a retracement into this 5-minute here and then inverse, then we end up running this high as I wanted, and then the inverse. So it's not a 15-minute gap retracement, it's just a 5-minute gap rejection here. Now I would like to see it break lower towards this low here. Let's see, we still have the SMT with ES from this high here to this high here. So there's an SMT there. Now let's take shots and see if they will play out here. So it's 500 over 120. 4 minis short. Anyways, this is the PO3 that we're playing with. It's the macro, but it's the PO3 we're playing with because the candle just opened. It hasn't formed the high of the candle yet, so I expected that. I kind of expected that. So let's see if I placed my stop a little bit higher. I could have got a better fill for a 1.4 hour though. Targeting this low here. Break lower. Oh, come on. So it falls short of the low. I'm gonna close the break even here. You can see later it ends up running the low. So the thing here with the stop placement, I should know that yes, we're in the macro, but when we're in the macro, I should consider that when PO3 is forming, the high of the candle should be formed. It's like if we're bearish, open, high, wait, open, low, then high, and close. Wait, we open, low, no, that's bullish, yeah. So if we're bearish, we have to open, then create the high, then we create the low, then we close. So here you can see that where I put my stop was where the high of the candle was to be created. So I should have accommodated for space where the high of the candle should be created in that power of 3 of the 11 a.m. candle. Man, this is making sense. Very, very good. Anyways, very good textbook trade here. Let's take to the next day. Now we have this high here, so I'd like to see price push high to this high. So let's see. Yes, kind of actually has already hit the target, so we just have to wait and see. Now as of now we're in this gap retracement here, so price will obviously continue higher. I think it will continue higher. And it's also Asia highs. Okay, 9:30. Whoa. What kind of open is this? I'm not really a guy who takes trades before open, but look at this. The open hits take profit directly. Down. Down. So I hope it leaves this 5 minute for some retracement at a later time. Whoa, crazy drop. Get the 5 minute gap retracement, and it's not a run on this low here, but it's an SMT. It's a 5 minute gap rejection. I'd like to see longs continue to play out towards probably like this high here, because now we have a run on liquidity, an inversion, an SMT. So I think longs wouldn't be bad here. So that would be 500 over 100, which is 5 minutes long. So stop at this low here, take profit at this high. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm at break even already here. Pause. Why? Yeah. I hate the way trading is so unpredictable. Like, why would price edge take profit this bad? So I'm not against it, because this is not the first time it has happened. So I mean, whatever floats its boat, whatever floats the market maker's boat. I mean, there's still an SMT at the high, so maybe you should have expected that. And then it runs low here. Not these ones. So there is still an SMT in this huge gap. Okay, we'll have a run lower and another SMT. So sweep at the SMT here. So I still think longs could work out. I would obviously move to break even at where? Maybe like the 5 minute high. So that's 500 of 120, which is 4 minutes long. There's a retracement into the 5-minute gap. Oh, is this the time where it reverses? Looks like it. Then it gets stopped out in the next candle. Very aggressive move. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so we can see 5-minute rejecting here, 5-minute rejecting another gap, sorry, 5-minute gap rejecting another gap here, and then another inversion. Can you start winning there on this? Banger right there. So this will be another good short, considering that if longs fail, then shorts will obviously work out with 5 minutes long. Shorts here will work out for these lows. And price even continues way to lower. Where are we gonna close it? Let's just close it here, man. This is enough. 4R is enough for the day. And then it continues lower. This happens every time, but yeah, whatever. We just have to take on our piece of the pie. We always say that, but sometimes we break it. We have to be really serious with what we are doing. Anyways, pushing to the next day, we are having, well, this was a crazy drop yesterday. No clear PA here. 4 hour, very crazy inversion here, but some good run on liquidity, even though it left behind a very beautiful SMT at this low. So I'd like to see price head towards this highs here, not reject this gap. It's possible it could also reject these gaps, because you can see inversion, retracement into the gap, rejection. Okay, so 15-minute inverse here. We have another small 15-minute gap here. We have some good 15-minute highs here, London highs. Yeah, even those are here. Let's see if we can target these London highs. Something like this. 2-minute inversion as well. Let's try it like this. So that's 500 over 140. That's 4 minutes long, because it's 3.57. So when you round up, it's actually a little bit close to 4 than to 3. So here is the SMT. And yeah, as I say, this 15-minute gap rejection inversion. So let's see how this holds. We might get stopped out in just one candle, so we just have to wait and see. We are cooked, so cooked here. And then price heads lower and lower. Wow, got so cooked on this one, but it's okay. Looks like price is heading for the Asia lows and doesn't want to retrace for me to correct myself. Give me a chance to change, bro. He has already run the Asia lows, so I no longer have interest in shorting it. Anyways, I can see that the 1 hour closed somewhat bearish, 1 hour, 4 hours still bearish as well, so maybe I really think this could be like a peer 3 that's forming up. Actually 15 minute had gap here, very small gap. This one here, it was really small, not even one full point. So short should be in at this low here, 2 minute, as soon as closed here. Wait, the candle hadn't closed yet, but we were still rejecting the 15 minute gap. But then we didn't have a liquidity run to the upside. We just had run only this high here. So wouldn't be A plus, just a couple of not the best trades or not the best PA kind of trades. Okay, so shorts towards this low. Let's test it out. So that's 500 over 20. Yeah, 2.5, 2 minutes short. We are so cooked. Okay, not some good PA to be honest. You can see we're still holding inside of this gap, so we're consolidating inside of this range here. As of now, I would see that overnight we had a small retracement higher, but then it failed. I would just let this day pass and see how the next day goes instead. Because you can see the previous day was good bearish, so now let's see if the bearishness continues. As of now, I have a small retracement into a 1 hour, I believe. Is it a 1 hour? It's not a 1 hour, just a couple of gaps stuck here. But you can see the Asia highs have been run. So maybe we'll take shorts towards these lows. And we didn't have any gap retracements, but these lows here are good draws. Fair value gap. Okay, let's wait for the open. Looks like this day will not be that easy. And then the low gets run directly at the open. Whoa. Okay, let's see if maybe we'll head to these lows. Okay, let's see if the next hourly PO3 will go lower. I'd like to see it retrace into the 15-minute/1 hour gap, which it fails to do so because there is already an SMT here. So it was a 1 minute inversion here. Entry exec should be at this low here. Since the SMT was already in, I'm just going to take break this because I wouldn't like to take this on NQ knowing that we have draws higher. Okay, now we've had a 15-minute gap retracement, 30-minute, 1 hour retracement. Now it should at least now show signs of going lower. One minute inversion here, 15 minutes is rejecting, so the lows are still my targets. So it's 500 over 200, 2 minutes short. Come on, short already. Okay, so stop at the high. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everybody say, uh-oh. Come on. What kind of consolidation is this? Let's see what happens in the PM session. Still fails to drop, man. Yeah, let's go to the next day. Wasn't worth it. But you can see that we're still dropping, so I like to take shorts on this day here. Daily lows. Minute gap, 30-minute gap retracement, rejection lower on this inversion, run on liquidity here with an SMT. Now my first draw will be here. Don't know if we have any other draws here. So far it doesn't looks like none because we are in a 4-hour gap. No other draws here as well. But this is also another Asia low. Let's take sales on the day. Base low hanging fruit, this low here, Asia low from the past. Oh, come on, right after you take the trade. Now I will be targeting this low here. So we have a 1 minute version and a 2 minute actually. So let's see, this will be 1-to-1 shorts, last resort, 500 over 300, 2 minutes short again. And it's just in the starting days of March. Come on, just drop already. Oh, he just run the low, close at break even. Very good trade management there. Yes, had already run the target, so no need of forcing it to go lower when it did it on another asset. Okay, what is going to happen in this macro? As of now, I can see that the 1 hour is pushing higher towards these highs here. The 4 hour, on the other hand, is also a gap, so I'd like to see that gap get hit, obviously. The only possible entry here will be, well, this is a few minutes after the macro, but this will be the only valid inversion to enter at. My draw is this high here, and it fails to hit it, but it run this one, which is okay, and then it hits the draw. So this is good PA. This is very good PA. I appreciate this one. I don't know if the bullishness has already started, but this candle here is showing that we had some good movement in the PM session later. So let's see if we can take longs on the day, targeting maybe these previous daily highs here. So those will be the targets. Okay, right at the open we get a rejection high, but without any gaps I wouldn't take the long, so we just have to sit and wait. It's not a 30 minute, it's not a 1 hour, it's like literally no gap at all. And we end up hitting the previous daily high in the few minutes of the market open. Okay, we just have to wait and see if we get another intro opportunity, but as of now I can see the price is extremely bullish, and yeah, we just have to wait for a retracement, and that's the hardest part, waiting. What just happened to the light? Okay. So it looks like this day there was no opportunity for me to long. Let's just wait till the next day. There might have been an opportunity in the PM session, but yeah, since we're focusing on the AM session here, we'll be trading the AM session. So we have a gap here that's holding. Very good inversion here. And 15-minute gap retracement. So let's keep going higher maybe. On this 5-minute close, maybe we can enter here and then target this high here. It's 500 to 120, I think it's 4. Ooh. That's personal. This is way too personal. We get another run on the lows, then the inversion here, 2 minute and 1 minute. And there is also an SMT. So that's 500 over 100. 5 minutes long second trade of the day. If we get cooked on this one, we just end the session with nothing more than that, because we're getting cooked back to back. Ooh, we are so down here. That was close, but yeah. Now we're okay. Now we're done. Yeah. Why is it that after getting stopped out, price absolutely starts thinking like, okay, maybe I think I should just take profit of this guy. Okay. Yeah. That's how unprofitable trading looks like. Hope you've had a good one watching this. If you watched, let's go to the next day, which will be tomorrow. Have a great time, and we'll backtest this thing tomorrow. Stay blessed. Peace.